What happens when a government aligns with a country's most powerful company to break a union? In 2006, the Mexican government and mining giant Grupo Mexico unleashed a deadly attack on the Mexican miners' union, Los Mineros. People have been killed. People have been kidnapped. People are in jail. But in this fight, the government is weak and we are strong. All the workers in the world support us. The worldwide mobilization of metalworkers and their unions is shining a light on the gross injustices in Mexico.
Sin el apoyo de la FITIN, sin el apoyo de los sindicatos internacionales.
Without the support of international unions and the IMF, we'd probably be in jail right now, like before. On February the 19th, 2006, a deadly explosion tore through the Pasta de Conchos coal mine in Coahuila, Mexico. 65 people died. Today, 63 bodies remain in the mine. Safety problems at the mine had been reported many times before the explosion.
Simplemente empolveo.
Sometimes you couldn't even recognize the guy in front of you, there was so much dust.
Para mí que es un asesinato industrial.
To me, it was industrial homicide because they knew there was gas in the mine. I don't believe it was an accident, even if that is how they describe it. I've dealt with this company for 12 years and witnessed all their safety violations and their collusion with the government. Instead of taking action to prevent similar accidents, the Mexican government attacked the miners' union. They removed the union's democratically elected General Secretary, Napoleon Gomez Urrutia, and replaced him with a government appointee. Gomez was a target even before the accident. Days before the government removed Gomez, thugs ransacked the union offices. Confidential documents relating to a workers' trust fund went missing. The government accused Gomez of embezzling money from the trust fund. They falsified documents to bring legal charges against Gomez and members of the union's executive committee. In response, the IMF commissioned an independent audit which found the government's charges baseless.
We published that and we send a copy of that audit to both the Grupo Mexico and to the government because we want to prove that there is no sense, no reason to keep it a charge against Napoleon because there was no proof, no evidence for what the government was saying and the Grupo Mexico was saying.
Attacks against the union intensified. At a general strike called in support of the union leadership, government forces shot at the workers, killing two. They killed Hector! Gomez and his family were forced to leave Mexico after he and other union leaders were threatened with death. Soon after, the wife of an executive committee member was kidnapped. Another union member was shot dead when armed men in Grupo Mexico buses ambushed a contingent of protesting miners.
Sí, creo que el Grupo México lo asesinó.
I believe Grupo Mexico killed him. We want justice. Gomez continues to lead the union from Canada, where he remains in exile due to unfounded charges and fears for his family's safety. But as persecution of the Mexican miners' union has intensified, so has global solidarity. IMF affiliates across the world have shown solidarity with Mexican miners in their own nations and internationally.
If we don't all rally together and make this an international cause of the international labor movement to prevent a government from interfering in the legal functioning of a trade union, it certainly could spread to other countries.
Through political action, legal strategies, embassy protests, and mass mobilization. Global solidarity is leading towards victory for Mexican workers.
Es justamente esta lucha de resistencia.
It's this struggle of resistance and your support that will deliver us a great victory.